Some of us are drinking coffee. Some of us are drinking liquid gold. Some of us are feeding babies. Some of us are at work getting ready to get fired. Ambrosini is here, guys, but this is the Swiss Ambrosini. Lab Gorilla, first time that I see you live. I guess everybody needed a bit of therapy. I woke up this morning. I'm in chills. We went from an ice storm to 27 degrees Celsius. Popped a couple of pills and need to go watch this game. But I guess seeing the starting lineup, possible starting lineup, that's why we're nice in a nice group here. But let's take a round of opinions. And our friend Rocco here at maybe Don Dracula is going into nets. And you know what? I want to get your opinions on a lot of people, right? Oh, we lost already, and we're gonna suck and this, and because we're so positive. Where's Husney when you need him? But let's start off, Simon. How you doing, buddy? And how are we feeling about this possible 10-man turnover?
Well, glad to be back on the group therapy before the game. I'm always worried when it comes to these games against teams that we should beat. Well, there are no teams that we should beat because we're Milan. We somehow always make our lives more difficult than they should be, and it will not be no different today. I'm sure it will be a battle that has to be fought, and I don't know if these 11 guys have it in there. I hope so. I don't really like these games. I like when they play stronger opponents because then Milan usually is better too. So let's see what they're gonna do.
Let's definitely see. Nico, like Gio in the middle of the night there. Nico, how are you feeling, man? Are you on team Shane, Mr. Positivity, or Mr. Negativity, Mr. Husney? On which team are you, man, for today?
I have mixed feelings. I would have liked to see these players play together in other matches instead of throwing them together now, late in the season, when points count.
It's a good point, but I know it's easy to say, like, si se roba da champions, or like, you got to go deep and you need a rotation. I know our rotation has not shown up all season, but who knows? Maybe Shane will shave because the Catalari will score. And, one guy had said, he goes, watch us win like 4-0 when everybody's already putting us down. I think somebody had, I think Lab Gorilla said, like, betting-wise, they're on par. But what are you expecting, Nico?
1-0 win.
Dirty fought and like an ugly,
really nasty game going down to the last couple minutes.
I like it. Kim, how about you, man? You feel it's going to be maybe a 4-0 or a 1-0 goal by Origi? Maybe Origi's going to score.
Oh, look, it'll be interesting to see how they all play together. And I mean, no big expectations, but just get to see how they go, I guess. And yeah, we're still hope for the best.
We're all like, we're trying to be like positive, but we all have that in the back of our minds because we know with this kind of team, the way it shows up. How about you, Lab Gorilla? I don't know. Sometimes you seem a little bit Team Husney, sometimes a little Team Shane, positivity, negativity. But how are you feeling this morning?
I'm really messed up about this one. I saw the lineup. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say is wow. We need A win. Really badly need the win. Look at the table. 3 points. I don't care how it comes. I really don't care how it comes. I'm going to say, well, later on, maybe you want to talk about who might score.
Yeah, we're gonna do another round on that one.
I've got a feeling, but a win. I don't care about anything else. Honestly, I think the performance will be absolutely horrible, guys, because these guys have not played together, have they, really? But as long as we've got one individual that can do something, I'll take it.
I like it. You know what, guys? Even if we end up winning really, really badly, right? People are still gonna complain because it is Milan Twitter. Shane, I know this morning you woke up, you read a passage from the Book of Krunic, just to inspire you, and so how you feel? Give us a bit of positivity, Shane. Maybe, like you said, maybe you will shave today. I'm not sure.
There's a question I've tried to figure this out. So if you win the Champions League, is that still enough to qualify you the next season, even if you don't qualify in your domestic league?
You should be strike down for even mentioning us winning the Champions
I wasn't
League.
asking.
Don't
because
you
of
give us the
Milan fan.
Maloik, all right? We
Fred
got to
asked
beat
me,
Napoli first.
and I wasn't sure. So no, but yeah. So it's really interesting because the vibes that this team are giving out, it's kind of very similar to the feeling that I had back, when we had, Carletto, so Ancelotti, right? And we were possibly underperforming in the league. We were scraping through, sometimes qualifying via the old Intertoto Cup, and then we won the Champions League. So, I mean, there's a bit of, I don't know, this kind of somewhat familiar vibes there for me. So
I think that's the last time we had a 10-man turnover. I believe I read that is from the 2007. But I even you, Shane, I sense a bit of doubt there in your voice, even though you are Mr. Positivity in this Patreon group. And maybe I should send you some medication prescription. It's been a while. Maybe I'm going to give you Fabio's. You already have it?
have it. Yeah.
Gio and Fabio from coast to coast, they're here. What say you guys? And I know Gio likes to say caca all the time, but how are we feeling today? Tiramisu starting? Probably. Guys, did anybody check? Is it official? I'm not sure if they put up official. If anybody lets us know in the chat, or you guys on your phones. But Gio, how are we feeling? You fed the baby. Everything is good. The baby woke you up at this time because she's a Milanista. But what say you, man?
Nah, man. I did a Twitter space. I'll be sending a link, but none of y'all want to join. Let me get that off my chest first. But shout out to Rocco. Shout out to Rocco, man, because he convinced me yesterday. He said that we're gonna get this win. So shout out to Rocco in the chat. Thank you for the support. And yeah, I think after what he told me yesterday, Vinny, we're gonna get a 1-0 dirty game. We're gonna get it. Rocco convinced me.
It seems like it's the consensus. So 1-0 dirty game. Fabio, are you with Gio on this one?
No, I'm not, because I think this is going to be a fucking snooze fest. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. All right. And you know what? You know who I blame for this feeling? These bums that are going to be playing today. In the little time or full 90 minutes that maybe they've gotten here or there, none of them has given me what I would say the hope of going in today. And yeah, like Rocco said, look, there's 24 points left after this, and we're not going to be still that far off. Roma is still playing in Europe. Inter is still playing in Europe. Roma suffered a major 2 injuries this week, so we should be okay. We sacrificed this game because our focus is Napoli. You know what? Origi, I dare you score a fucking goal. Di Cotelaire, you got 35 million reasons why you should be scoring a goal. Even assist. Just do something. Get on the fucking board. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we look in at a bullshit
worst case
game,
scenario,
man.
Guys. Worst case scenario. If there's a bad refereeing today, let's get together. Let's put a lawsuit. Let's, bring Serie A to court because of emotional damage. What was it? Emotional damage and loss of revenue?
That's how you know Napoli are a small-time club, though. This kind of behavior and the behavior of their fans. As soon as they get something that smells like success for the very small trophy cabinet that they have, this is absolutely horrific behavior, man.
What did Alma said? That things I've never seen before. Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay.
What
Welcome to
about
Serie A,
what
buddy.
about Maradona's son, bro? What is he chatting about?
What?
He's talking shit about Dale, and his ass couldn't even make it on the football field. He ain't had no football career, and he had the genes of his daddy. So what is you talking about? These guys, they crazy, Vinny. It's early morning. I don't care.
We're
I got
we're
the
crazy
jersey.
too. We're
Because
crazy too,
we need to
Milan
make it
fans.
right, Vinny. We
We
need
do
to
need
make
to
it
make it
right.
right.
We need to make it right. This is a jersey. This should have been the best Milan away jersey ever, but they messed it up. Like, let's be honest.
Let's do one round, guys. Let's go with who needs to show up according to this. What is Rocco saying? Are you sure the usual starting 11 would even care mentally about the match? You know what? That's a good point, right? What happened against Empoli, right? Empoli even this morning, losing to Cremonese against Empoli? Maybe your mind is on the Champions League, and I think that week as well, Inter had tied. So that's a very good point. But looking at this group, who needs to step up? Who's gonna?
Vinny, starting lineup. It's official. Magic Mike is there. Thank you.
Magic Mike is there. Well, we Fabio, make sure you call your parents, and I think there's a spot right behind you for La Madonna. Even though she'll be a bit in the cold and in the shed. But okay, so Mike Magnan, and what do we have as official, guys? Let's have a look, so we can at least give our who's our man of the match or who's going to step up. It's going to be hard. But what do you have there? Is it the exact same ones that they were saying?
All right, I'll read it out for everybody. Mignon's in goal with the back four being Balotore, Chow, Kalulu, and Florenzi. Then we got Pobega and Varanks. Then it's Rebic, our favorite Di Cotteler, and Salamakis with Origi up front.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the Belgium
listen, we're trusting in 3 Belgians. 3 of them. We put them all together. Let's make some waffles this morning.
Got the Belgian national team there.
Tata is playing.
Tata is playing? This one says official.
Oh, I don't know. Well, in the end, would it be Tata? It's those guys up front. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go on a limb, guys.
No. Tata cannot play. Come on, no.
Tiramisu. No, Tiramisu. He's gonna stand. You know what? Tiramisu is playing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go. Tiramisu is gonna be the man of the match, and Florenzi is gonna score. That's my prediction. I like to be bold. That's why I'm not a betting man. That's why I'm not a betting man anymore. Simon. You look so depressed, man.
No, it's terrible. I mean, as soon as we have to pull out Balotore in our starting lineup, this is crazy. I mean, these guys suck so bad.
So Mike is playing. Okay, look. So I get rid of the Tiramisu standing on his head. Florenzi is scoring, and man of the match will be CDK. That's what I'm gonna go with. Hey,
I'm sorry.
We don't
eventually.
We don't laugh. We don't laugh in therapy. Okay, we're an inclusive group. Look at him, Simon.
No,
what say
so
you, man?
Bad. This game is gonna be so horrendous. Like every time I see, when they change up and do the rotation thing, I believe that this time will be different. Today they're gonna do it, and Origi is gonna come forward, and CDK is gonna do his magic, and Salamakis is gonna be messy, and all that shit. And then the game starts, and within the first 2 minutes that it's gonna be a shit show till the end, and it will be please prove me wrong today, but this is gonna suck so bad. So anyway, I love Florenzi. I really think he's a cool guy and a good player. I mean, he's getting older and all that, but so he's gonna have a hat trick, and Tarusano is gonna save 3 penalties.
No, it is Magnan. It is Magnan. Looks like it is officially Magnan. So
he might get an assist or 2, Magnan. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Nico, what say you, man?
Man of the match, Vibranium.
Vibranium.
Vibranium. Ciao.
Oh, Ciao. Vibranium.
Ciao. And CDK scoring a goal.
And Shane will be shaving. I like it. You see, as everybody was being a little negative, Shane is just taking another gulp of beer. He's like, oh no, this is the way I'm going to deal with it. Okay, so Nico says this. Kim, what do you got, man? Who's your man of the match? Who's scoring?
For Shane's sake, we'll go CDK, score and assist.
Okay.
Who
See the
You said
positivity.
scoring and assist. I'm sorry. Oh God, where's all this CDK? Like, what have you guys seen? I don't know.
You know
and
what?
maybe
Maybe-
Rebic, he might do something too if he's captain.
Okay, I need if CDK scores today or some sort of great assist, Fabio, we need to bet something. You need to take.
What? Hold on. We already got Shane's beard on the line. This poor kid still can't shave because of him. You're gonna put something else?
Yeah, but you're
Whoever's
laughing.
on the opposite side is just looking to hurt themselves. All right, I'll take any bet. Like my chances got to be like 5-1. It's so, like CDK hasn't done nothing. You understand? One assist in its fucking April. You think he's gonna get 2 in one game? I'll take any bet. I dare you. I dare you.
You ran out of your medication, did you? After the call, I'll send you
All
something.
the love I hear about CDK, I need to wonder if other people.
We're
need to be on
hopeless
medication.
romantics.
It's just-
We always
You're gonna
believe.
end up at the table and your date's never gonna show up. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Lab Gorilla, are you with Fabio on this one? Please tell me you're believing CDK just to make him go crazy even more.
Sorry, I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Oh, that's insane. Vinny, when you said Tata was in goal, I literally fell off my couch.
Well, it's my guy. I wouldn't have minded Tatarusano, But
No. Okay, CDK is not going to score a goal in my mind. I think Origi will score a goal, and that's going to be the win. Sorry,
He won't. He sucks. He won't. He will never score
2
again.
at least this year. As much as I hate him, if you're gonna
So
bet
bad.
on anybody scoring a fucking goal, I go with the guy that has already done it.
Today's a reminder you guys need much more therapy than I thought. So I'm going to try to not miss any of these kind of therapies. Simon, I'll call you later, obviously, too. I don't know what's going on with you, but it's like you need maybe a bit of sunshine, maybe a bit of, he's always Swiss Ambrosini, always straight down the middle,
No,
very neutral.
I'm not anymore. I cut my hair, so
You're still
more,
Swiss
No more
Ambrosini.
Ambrosini. I go Shevchenko or something like that now because we
Or
need somebody
actually-
to score goals.
Or maybe a little bit of Salamanca's right over there, guys.
I'm out of here. See you later.
I remember in New York when Salamanca's was when he scored against Napoli, there was one Italian guy who goes, "Ma chi è questo? Salamanca's Rui Costa." I mean, I was dying and then he just didn't show up on the next game. Shane, give us a bit of positivity, give us a few laughs. What say you?
Yeah, so for people that are being hard on CDK, right, keep in mind that Diaz has been playing his heart out and looking like an amazing player for the last couple of games, and he's been drunk for the last 2.5 years. So I know people are impatient, but CDK does have an awful lot of talent. Arguably, I would say more so than Diaz. So
All right.
I don't think I'm going to shave today. If I do, I'll be happy. But right. So
Give us a bit of positivity, Shane. Come on, man.
So the positive thing is that we're 1-0 up in against Napoli.
He goes to a completely different game.
The
That is
negative
positive,
thing,
yes.
the negative thing is that the reason why we're so far behind Napoli in the league is because of our lack of depth. It's not if we played our starting 11 every week feasibly, we'd be winning this league. But yeah, right, Christ, how to be positive.
Is
I
this
see
Husney,
goals.
guys? This is Husney, right?
That is Husky, yes.
I need to shave your head. I can't, man, because if I have a weird shaped head, so if I shave my head, I look like some sort of turnip. Yeah.
So I thought you were going to say Krunic off the bench to score the game winner.
No, as funny as it sounds, right? I think we'll get the 3 points, right? But the only place I see it coming from is maybe Rebic.
Okay. Look,
You're absolutely right, Shane. That's
Yeah.
the smartest thing anybody said so far. I love
That's it. That's it. But you know what'll happen is it's going to be 0-0 till like the 80th minute, and next thing Giroud comes on, Leao comes on, Teo comes on, and next thing then it's like it's too fucking late anyway. So it's just like we're not going to score.
But that's what I don't get. Why don't they turn it around? Why don't they say we start the good guys and then we take them off instead of throwing these bunch of hobos in, and then with 20 minutes left to go, we have to risk all these other guys to pull out a win. It's like
Yes.
the 56th time Pioli does it this way around, and it hasn't worked. Why not doing the other way around?
This time is different because you have Napoli right around the corner.
Yeah,
Everybody will
You got Napoli in the back.
You can't sacrifice possibly having your guys get injured in a game like this when you have a monumental game financially and everything else for you coming up, making that next round.
Champions League.
Yeah, but if we're fifth at the end of the season, we're fucked anyways. So
guys, you know what I'm gonna do, because
we're gonna be Man
a
City
little
in the
under the
final
weather.
this year.
I'm gonna
so
leave
it's
you.
all fine anyway.
I'm gonna leave you guys discuss this.
Krunic,
Fabio,
60-yard
Gio, keep on.
Yes.
I'm not gonna unlog.
I will. Vinny, I will take your spot.
I'm feeling my
come
head.
over here.
I gotta go pop some more. I gotta go pop some more pills. But Fabio, you gotta do like if it was me. Nice, calm, cool, and collected.
Vinny, anything you want, buddy.
That's his style, yeah.
Take care, Vinny.
Vinny,
Get
feel
well
better,
soon,
brother.
Vinny.
Let's get this win. All right, so I hear what you're saying, Shane, and I like what you said. The fact that you picked Rebic as the guy, because for me, I think that's the guy. If he can just create like we've seen him do in the past, and yes, he's been super out of form. He should have done it the last week when he played. He had two great opportunities, one saved, one he didn't make happen. If he makes those, we're looking at a 1-0, 2-0 game, and we'll all be happy with that result. You know, Bologna is still Bologna, but the Napoli game weighs heavy over everybody. Gio, what say you about who's going to be your goal scorer prediction? Gio, there you go.
So no, man. Rocco, like he convinced me yesterday. Whatever he said it. But I mean, to me, Fabio, I mean, I'm looking for the guy that shouldn't even be playing on our team after Spurs. You know, that goes by the name of Salamakers. You can't take off your pants. You dribbling like a maniac. But I'm going to hat trick Salamaker today. I think he needs to show up. He needs to do the little hard thing and tell everybody that he's on top of the world.
There's laws of the universe, Gio. Like, physics is one of them. It's like Salamakers isn't scoring a hat trick in any game.
No, listen, no. I think we gotta respect Salamakis, right? That's what they say, Gio. We have to respect this kid because he's scoring goals in big games. I don't know if you guys heard, but he's missed the Champions League. All right, that's where he does his best work. So we need him to do it today, and maybe it's a little improbable,
but Fabio,
he's done it. You got to give the salad. A little salad every once in a while is good for you, all right? And we need another dose tonight.
Fabio, the only problem that I have about today is Ballo-Torre. Like my guy, Bolazzani, he's over there, chilling in the Primavera. I mean, he has more quality than Ballo-Torre would ever have. And come on, guys, like, I don't know. I read this in the book, so don't kill me. The Italian guys here, they say Bologna, that city, they make the best pasta. So if you eating the best mother effing pasta, you better show up today. If not, y'all don't deserve no pasta. You need to get diarrhea for eating all the pastas for the next year.
Listen, they're gonna give him like that little pizza box or a hamburger, cheeseburger, whatever the hell they give him after the game's over. Don't worry about them. They're not gonna be eating pasta. But all right, let's go around one more time. Anybody has any feelings? I know. Listen, we just need to come to grasp that this game, whether we should be starting 11, push for the 3 points. To the management, to probably ownership, the money that they're going to make by just closing the deal against Napoli on Tuesday. You cannot sacrifice Leao, Giroud. But the funny thing is that these motherfuckers can get hurt during training, and then nobody can say anything. Injuries happen at any point, but they don't even want to fucking doubt it. But Nico, how you feel? Give us something so we can, feel a little confidence going into today.
We're gonna win. We're gonna manage a win today, some way, somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Won't be
man.
pretty, but we'll get it.
I think it's going to be a snooze fest, but I'm hoping the other way. I'll be so much happier. Kim, like, where are you going to be watching? Let me ask that question. Nico, where are you going to be watching the game? You going to be home?
Stay at home, yeah, for sure.
Very nice. Are you going to be by yourself, or are you going to be
Yeah,
joined by a
solo.
couple other Milan?
Nah, everybody's sleeping.
Solo venture. Kim, where are you at, brother? How are you going to be watching the game?
Just at home by myself, in front of the fire going.
Nice. Very nice. Simon, what about you, my man? What are you
Well,
going to be doing?
I'm watching alone by myself. My family is in France. Well, my family means my girlfriend, my two little kids. They're in France. They will come back this evening in about 4 hours. So I got to watch the game. Usually that's hard on a Saturday or on a Sunday during the day because we're doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But now I have to watch Paulo Ture and Ranks and Rebic and these guys, and that's just gonna stink. It's gonna be so terrible. I know it. But anyway, Forza Milan, and maybe we pull off a miracle and get these 3 points, and then we focus on Tuesday. That's going to be a party. That's going to be great.
Listen, as long as we get that whatever way we can get the 3 points there, that's all that matters. Because the rest of the starters, everybody else, and even the fan base, we're all looking towards Tuesday because that's the important game coming up. Lab Gorilla, how you feeling? Any last kind of ideas where you're going to be watching the game?
Well,
What are you going to be drinking?
Yeah,
Right, it's like 2 o'clock by you.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
game
2
time?
p.m. is perfect time for us. It's not an issue for us. I feel sorry for the rest of you that have to get up really early to watch this. That's shocking. You really deserve everything. You know, you deserve the win, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Oh God, I don't know. Honestly, I wish I had whiskey or something because I do not want to be completely alert watching this game. I really don't. But I have a feeling. I just have a feeling today's 3 points. That's all I'm going to say. Trust that feeling. Let's go for it. I'm a betting man, and I have backed Milan.
All right, he's spoken into existence, baby. I like it. Put your money where your mouth is. You believe in your team, you put your money on it. No fucking thing that can stop you. Shane, how are you going to be watching the game, brother?
Yes, I'm going to be watching it legally, which is nice. So I won't be missing every goal.
We are, you know, I like a little criminal activity every once in a while, but if you're going to be legal about it, I like it. Very nice.
That's
very nice.
But,
are you going to be watching by yourself?
No, I'll be watching it with my son, so my 4-year-old. So he's wearing his little Milan jersey inside in there, so we're all ready. So we definitely have to win, even though we probably won't. But I'm okay. I know I said Rebic in the last round, right? I'm gonna go for Origi just because I'm in Kenya and his family are Kenyan.
Ooh, I like it. Speaking to the roots.
There we go. So let's go for it, man. Honestly. And then let's just completely fucking hammer Napoli and send all their shithead fans that didn't exist 5 years ago back into the abyss. Let's do it.
I like it. God damn it. You guys are wilding me up. I fucking love it. That's how we should be, all right? This is just fucking Bologna, all right? Bologna, as I call them. Phony Bologna. Let's get out there and slice them up, take these 3 points. These guys have to prove it. Aren't they professionals? They're wearing the fucking colors. Origi, you bastard, you're making like $3-4 million. And according to Gio, that's even more. Right? The gross is even more. Some shit like that, I don't know, is just making me mad. Gio, I know you're going to be one. Are you going to be like bottle in hand, like one for you, one for the baby? Like, what's going on? How are you going to be watching?
Nah, the baby asleep. Right now, after we get off of here, I'm going to watch a little bit of Newcastle versus Aston Villa.
See, Gio don't stop. You guys think Gio just like go back to sleep?
And then just my nerves, man. I mean, you know, Rocco, he convinced me yesterday, Fabio, and nobody's taking that away from me. We win, and Sally going to get his hat trick, and we're going to move on to Tuesday.
Yo, Gio, tell everybody what was keeping you up all night when Rocco told you something about Donnarumma. It was keeping you up all night.
He was saying like if we had to pay Donnarumma gross, because Italy does by gross, and then the net is what they get after. He said 23 million. I was like, what the hell? And then we would have to pay Antonio Donnarumma like 4 million. Oh hell!
This family was making a killing off us.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the heck is going on? But nah, man. Fabio, I need these 3 points. We need to win. Champions League is the main thing, and hopefully we could reinvest the money. You know what? I'm at a loss for words for all this crazy stuff that's going out. 10 changes. It's the first time since 2003. I think they come in with that Italian superstition. So you know what happened in 2003? We beat those scammers, and then they had to be scamming all the way up to right now. So it is what it is. And Fabio, we need the win. Fabio, I don't care how we get it. The Italian stallion Riccardo Orsolini, he got suspended for taking off his shirt on the offside goal last week. So their threat up top is not playing. So that's all I care about. And Fabio arguing over there in the corner.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me. I'm sorry, Tino. Listen, man. All I'm saying is that you mentioned the change of the 10 people, right? That we haven't done that in a long time. Do you think the players would actually be giving their full all? Like their minds wouldn't be somewhere else? They say this particular thing. I think it was Galliani used to say that the week right before Christmas was always like the worst week, like because the players had already checked out. You know what I mean? Would it be kind of the same way? Do you think, Nico? Do you think like they would have their mind focused on this game to get the 3 points? That's why maybe it's better. We have them come in maybe in the last 30 minutes if we need them. If not,
that's a good point too. You're making a good point, Fabio. Being that these kids don't have that pressure playing Napoli, it's probably better. Yeah, less pressure. They're focusing more on today's game. These kids.
Yeah, exactly. The other guys, especially Leao, Giroud, we need them to be ready. I would say even Benacer Tonali, we can afford to lose them. And even our Lord and Savior, you better not put him on the fucking pitch today. Leave him on the side. He's playing. And I'm sorry, guys. No more. If you have slander towards Krunic, you need to check yourself, all right? I'll tell you straight up. Check yourself. Because this motherfucker, this guy does whatever the coach asks him to do, and he does it well. And the fact that the other players on the depth chart can't get higher than him says that they are not that good. Because Krunic is still able to play back up at Cam. Now even Benacer, and they have him playing in a nice 3-man midfield with the 3 of them. That's how it was. That's even with Kessie, man. When you have those 2 guys plus one other midfielder who knows his role, who can play it well, that's the best trio that we have with them. That's when we were
and just to be honest, guys,
last year. Mm-hmm.
So people are giving plaudits to Calabria, right, for the Napoli games especially, right? The only reason he's so effective now is because he's the coverage of Krunic to cover him, because until that point he's I still say sell him, but anyway.
Fabio, breaking news by Kim: Robo Rabic is the captain. What the hell is going on over here?
He's been on the team the longest of these guys.
Right. Based on
I don't care. He's malfunctioning, bro.
He's gonna get a red card.
Do you think it should be Magnon? He should be the captain.
Yeah,
I mean, out of all these guys, but
I'd even put Florenzi captain.
Yeah, Florenzi should be the captain, Fabio.
What?
Or Florenzi?
The Italian stallion, Fabio.
No.
Oh, Ballatore, guys, come on. It's
yeah, but that's good. There you go. Make him, because Teo, I feel like Teo takes it to the next level. Maybe Ballatore, that's what he needs. He sees that armband. He's like, oh, shit. I'm fucking Teo Hernandez. He starts dribbling, going crazy, Listen, all we need is a goddamn serviceable game. I think it's not going to be like that because I don't want to be crazy. I don't want to think like shit's going to happen that's not going to happen. Think we're going to win 3-0. Like that's not fucking happening. But what can happen, and what this Milan has shown us, is that there are moments of highs and then the valley dips real fucking fast, guys. It's a bipolar squad, and unfortunately, this is the bullshit that we've had to see the whole 2023. It's just the remnants, the results, the aftermaths of winning a championship for the first time and having players who've maybe never necessarily ever done it before. So the dip immediately this year, it's like we're still good. We're still at a high caliber, but we can't sustain it. There it goes. I was like troubling with that word. We can't sustain it very often. So it's like we have a really good game against Napoli. I felt we had a good plan. We did what we were supposed to do. Now we're gonna dip against Bologna. I'd be happy with a 0-0 tie. All right. I'm not gonna be happy because I don't appreciate watching those games, especially if it's in the daytime, you know. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Simon, you think it's the better play to rotate these guys? Do you think like the frontline players wouldn't even be paying attention? Not paying attention, but not giving it their all because you know what's at stake coming around the corner.
Yeah, that's probably true. And maybe you hold back because you don't want to get hurt, because you want to play on Tuesday. And I look at it the other way around. I mean, these other guys get the chance today, so you better step the fuck up.
Right.
I mean, if we hardly rotate usually. It's always the same guys playing unless somebody's hurt or whatever. So if you come in and you get the chance, I mean, take it. Origi, take it with, the Belgium triangle today. They're going to do their magic or whatever. I mean, why not? Why not have a miracle today and they're going to play the game of their lives? It should be that way, because otherwise, why are you on the team?
You know what? Simon, you just said something that's 100% true, right? You said the Belgium triangle, right? I'm going to call the Belgian Bermuda Triangle, because the ball's going to disappear as soon as it goes between those three guys, as if they don't have it at all, because they haven't done shit the whole year. Salad Marcus is riding the ship there. If he can do something good, I believe in him. But the other two, woo, oh my God. Lab Gorilla, do you think? Listen? The two things that I struggle with, right? I'm gonna ask you is, do you believe? Look, you roll the dice with the backup squad. It doesn't matter in the whole scheme of the things, because the Napoli game is worth millions of dollars to your club. So if you sacrifice the 3 points for this game, it's worth it. But there's another thought, that you start the starting 11, right? And then towards the end of the game, if you can control the game, do what they're supposed to do, pull them out, let the rest of the guys get the last 45 minutes or whatever.
All right. So my opinion is, right, Pioli's on a loser no matter what. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If he starts strong and someone gets injured, we hate him for it. If he starts super weak and we get battered, can't score a goal against, I'm trying to even remember, Empoli, right? Origi hitting thin air instead of the ball. You just made me think about that when you're Bermuda Triangle joke there. He gets absolutely slaughtered for it. So I understand that. The one thing that I've got to, I think, bring up a little bit is that he hasn't, it feels to me like Pioli this season hasn't really helped to bring on these bench players. You know what I mean? It's like, CDK is always brought on when we're desperate for a goal and we're going for long balls, and he's surrounded by garbage. He's not been brought on when he had or starting a match with Leao, for example, on the side to be able to do the most damage. So that's one thing I would hold Pioli on, is that he hasn't really worked towards integrating these players so that we feel some assurance that they're able to do a job, for us.
Yeah.
And Adley is a real human being, guys. He does exist. I'd just love to know where he is.
He's here for the views, bro.
Missing the bus.
Yeah, you guys saw that picture of Bakayoko sleeping.
I mean, that's just. I mean, please.
I see.
Listen, the guy needs his rest. All right. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm trying to bring up a. Let's go to. I'm sorry, Shane. What do you think, man? Do you think we should be just rotating everybody?
100%. So the main priority should be the Champions League, for monetary reasons, as well as the prestige of the competition, right? But I think this could be an eye-opening game. So any player that doesn't play his heart out today should be sold immediately at the end of the season. So if you know that you're second choice and you're a professional footballer, and you come on in a game like today and you don't play your heart out, then you're not meant for this club, and you should be sold straight away. So
absolutely,
yeah, this game is going to tell a lot, man.
Who do you think out of the people that are starting you would say it has the most pressure on them today? Who do you think? Like
It's going to be CDK because of the price tag.
has to be the price, right?
It's going to be CDK, but outside of that, then it's going to be Origi. I think the boat's already sailed for Rebic. You know, I think the writing's on the wall already there, so I don't think
And
the
we've had
pressure
him
is
for a
on
long
him so
time.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe Origi, CDK. In terms of game pressure, it's going to be Mike because he's probably going to have shots, flung at him every like 5 seconds. But yeah, we'll see, man. It's going to be an interesting game. We all know our depth is shit. But
Gio feels a certain way about this game because he thinks what Milan's putting out there is something that he's seen in the past. So let me just get this photo. Explain this. Why am I putting this up? I see like a lime, like a highlighter yellow color here. Let me put it up so you guys can see what Gio wants to see here.
Because that was pure shit. That's why you put it.
Damn, I see a couple of champions here, man. I see Alex. Who's that?
Cristante. That's
Is
Honda.
that DiCelio right there?
Ashar, yeah.
I can't. Who's that keeper? I can't even remember him.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
There you go. Shit, Kim knows.
What's his name?
Got Rami as well, World Cup winner.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm at a loss.
That's
for
not
words
an
for
all
this one.
terrible team if you look at it. I mean, maybe.
Kevin Constant, come on now.
He's the worst out of all these. He's the worst. And this is
wait a minute. Is that Suli Montari?
Yeah.
Silly Mutande? Unbelievable. I can't believe he's on this team. Listen, what's the French center back's name?
Adil Rami. I mean, he banged Pamela Anderson. I mean, give him some credit.
That's
true.
All right, and Crisante's still playing, all right? He's on Rome, and fucking what's his name loves calling him up. Alex, I don't know. Then there's who's that? Niang?
Yeah,
He was
the Leao before Leao.
No, I mean I see Honda, Constant, El Shawari's still good. He's still playing. I mean, he's at least he's going to play a lot more now that Dybala's hurt. So look out for Shawari. The Pharaoh's back, and of course we got one Juventino still there. DiCelio, he's there. He's young, really young there. God damn. What a squad, Gio. Thank you for blessing us with this team. This is what we're getting today.
All I wanted to see was the legend himself, Mesbah, but I couldn't find a picture with him.
Oh, he never played.
Oh man. Hold on.
But I have a question for you guys. We were talking about the whole rotation thing, and that next Tuesday is going to be the most important, and we have to rest all the players and whatever. What if we advance in the Champions League and then we have to play Benfica twice in the semifinal? What are we going to do then? Because we have.
I like what you did there.
we have 8 Serie A games left, and we have to qualify for Champions League no matter what. So if we move on, we're in the same boat again. What are we going to do? Are we going to rest? Are we going to play them? Whatnot?
So we have a couple of games that are, you would believe they're not going to sit their players. We have Roma in another week after this game, and then we have Roma's in 2 weeks. I think Gio, we have Lecce.
We got
next,
Lecce from our
We got Lecce next, and then we play Roma. I know we still have to play Lazio. And Juve again. So those are going to be the games that they won't be able to rest. But I'm going to say what you avoided saying. If Inter makes it through, then Inter's in the same boat.
They have the harder schedule. I think they have still Atalanta, and they have 5 top teams that they have to play.
All right. Well, we're looking at least 3 of them. So we're going to have to come up with points one way or another, but the financial, I don't know how much it is, but it's in the millions, multi-millions, if just making to the next round, and that matters so much to our club. I think
we'll do a capital game. He said.
I think it's if we make the final. That's what it was.
No, semi. No. Right
you
now,
said semi?
right now we're breaking even, but then we'll get like probably like 20 million over, and we're the first Italian club to do that in a long time, Fabio.
You know what? And that's good.
So-
See, financially, we got to be on par so we don't have to worry. If they can get us the stadium, our club is going in the right direction. Now, we won a championship. We're possibly in line to get closer to that final. Listen, let's not go crazy. Let's get past Napoli before we worry about a semifinal and then make it against, is it going to be Man City or Real Madrid? Who would you rather want? Let's just fucking make it there first. Because if we have to play Inter the next round, I wouldn't be super confident the way, like, hey, if we handled Napoli, they've never played this round. Inter's beaten our ass the last 2 times we played. It wasn't even close. So if we have another dip in form and we make it to a final and we got to lose to our cousins, that'd be embarrassing. So hopefully this team just keeps taking the
This
right
team
steps.
is different in the Champions League, though. It's completely different. Like when you seen the obviously the Napoli game in the Champions League, Milan were playing like a team that were used to qualifying for the semis. The game management was amazing, honestly, and people like understate this, but I think it's very important, right? When you have legends at a club that have won it, like Baresi, right, like Maldini, like Massara, right, that makes it easier because they will talk to the players, right? Napoli don't have that, right? In fact, I don't even think Napoli have someone that's even won the Serie A still on their back. Like, I could be wrong, but yeah, like that stands for a lot, man. Because the way that they played that game was like in terms of game management, they were completely different. They didn't panic.
Yeah,
They were amazing. So I mean, if I was Inter, Milan are the last team that I'd want to get.
Gio was saying, man, this is like
you
our
know
road
what?
to redemption.
Like 2003, we faced them. We moved them motherfuckers out the way. 2005, I know we lost in the final, but we told them get the fuck out the way, and we got them out the way. So I mean, if we gotta get them out the way,
2005 the one? No, 2003 is the one that Dita got hit with the flare, right?
yeah. So we moved them out the way before, so I'm not really too concerned. I know it's gonna be a tough game. But just to me, let's get this 3 points today, and I think if this team gets the 3 points, Fabio, we doing something in Napoli. Like we salsa bachata on them asses.
I hope so, man.
Like
your lips to God's ears, bro.
well, they don't. Do you guys believe that Anguissa and Kim J they're nobodies? That's what the media is saying. That they just lost like role players. I don't know what type of drink they drinking, but that's what they say.
This Napoli side are not 20 points ahead of everyone else. This Napoli side is having a great season against teams that just aren't playing because of the World Cup. And when it was in the season, this is all this Napoli team is. Enjoy this Serie A, though, guys, for Napoli fans, because, I mean, every 30 years, you'll be an old man before you see your next one.
Very true, very true. And they're having a bit of an issue, just arguing. Like the fans are very unhappy with the club, unhappy with the Champions League prices of tickets. It's like, you guys should be celebrating every week, not singing for the
That's
team.
why they're a small club, Fabio.
I mean,
they're a small club.
You're gonna win the championship. You've done enough, at least on that front, that it's been almost like a lock that you're gonna win. But you're still upset. And Milan, hey man, this is like we're ahead of the schedule. We wanted to make sure we get to top 4. We all of a sudden we win the Scudetto. Now we're progressing pretty far with the Champions League. Like, hey man, all it takes is you got to just handle the situation.
And Fabio, remember we beat a Premier League club. We send the original farmers to go farm.
Yeah, well, Conte's not even there anymore. That team is in shambles. Listen, for us, I think this is like, honestly, if you want to have some sort of response as a player, you're a professional, you haven't done anything all year, or not enough, should I say, for certain players. So this is your opportunity. The team needs you. Get out there, perform, do something. 1-0, 3-0. 15-14, I don't give a shit. Let's just get the 3 points. I think that's all that matters, man. Anybody else want to say anything before we try to wrap this up? Because we got about less than 45
one thing to
Nico,
say,
starts.
Fabio.
Nico, you're not cold, bro. It's like 50 degrees out there, and you're outside chilling.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's a beautiful weather right
It
now
is.
in Arizona, bro. It's very nice.
Yeah,
out
Yeah,
there.
but the
I'd like
moon,
to
is
say
that the
one thing
moon in the
before we go.
back?
What was that?
Is that the moon in the back?
That's the North
Okay.
Star.
Yeah, right.
The North
Get
Star,
out
he
of here.
said.
Get out of here. That's the light of Origi shining down
That's the
on
light
us.
that's the light of Krunic.
Yes. Somebody pray to Krunic to please give Origi a chance to score a goal. And let him get it assisted by CDK. All right, let's just get the kids some confidence. I mean, that would be great. But I don't believe it, guys. I don't. I'm sorry to any Belgian people. You know, I love Belgian waffles. You know, I'd go to Belgium. Nothing against your people whatsoever. But these three motherfuckers really just rubbed me the wrong way. And I like salad right now. I'll eat my salad and I'll be happy about it. If he turns into the salad Messi or saladona, whatever the hell they want, a saladino, whatever they want to call him, it's fine. All right, just let him produce. Let somebody do something. Kim, you want to say anything else? Any like last kind of words before we peace out, man?
Oh no, just for Nico in particular, happy Orthodox Easter as well. If anyone has forgotten.
You too, Kim.
Yes, happy Greek Easter to anybody out there.
Should I not be drinking today?
It's
Guys,
too late,
that
Shane.
it?
Don't
Ah,
no
fuck.
drinking, smoking,
Keep going.
eating meat. You do whatever the
That's
fuck
it.
you want here. That's what I tell you on my therapy. All right, you do whatever the fuck you want to make yourself feel better. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not even thinking about it. Simon, any last words before we go out there and let's get these fucking 3 points?
I mean, Forza Milan. I mean, we just gotta go do it, wrap it up, and then Tuesday we're gonna celebrate and get wasted and go for it.
Yes, wrap it up, break it up, wrap it up, smoke it up. That's right, Lab
yeah.
Gorilla. What about you, brother? Any last
So,
words before this one?
Honestly, the lineup's awful, but they got to leave it all on the pitch today, all right? It's their opportunities to show what they're made of. That's what they need to do. That's how they get the fans on side. Let's see what they can do. So let's just get behind them. Forza Milan, and let's get the 3 points.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Shane, what's your final words over there, man?
Exactly what.
Go ahead.
Exactly what Lab Gorilla said. So any player that doesn't show up today, with the exception of Mike, obviously, should be sold at the end of the season. But honestly, yeah, hopefully, look, we've obviously more important game coming up in the next one. But I mean, there's no reason why, you know, the ball is round, things happen, own goals are a thing. So I'm hoping that's how we.
Ooh, I don't like that. Yo, why you gotta say Harry Maguire's name? Why you gotta do that? Don't say own goals. Don't say it.
Goals. So, but yeah, hopefully with a bit of luck, we can just get this one, and you know, it'll just reinforce in Cardinale's mind anyway that look, the fucking depth of this squad is shocking. So hopefully he'll invest a bit more in the summer. But
he doesn't
fucking
know about
fortunately-
football or anything or like that.
No, he's a real estate guy. That's what he is. I agree totally. But fuck it, let's go for it.
Let's go.
If anybody hears me in Milan, I need this goddamn documentary on the Yes Network with subtitles, please, motherfuckers.
I'll
Anyway,
send you a link on Cody where you can watch it. but you'd be
with
set up for it.
subtitles.
I can't guarantee you that.
Yeah, something like that with no subtitles. It's just too hard to get through. I'm trying to watch and read what the hell's going on, and
Fabio, you gotta start learning Italian, bro.
Listen,
you can
man,
understand it.
I'm not fluent, and they're talking too fast and talking about personal things that I just like. I would feel better if I had some subtitles, baby. I even watch things in English with subtitles because I just like knowing the dialogue. Like I see it. It just helps me understand what I'm watching. Sometimes, especially with these like fucking Game of Thrones things, they're talking in weird English. Sometimes my wife is Spanish. She's like, "What the fuck are they saying?" Hold on, let me put the subtitles on. You know what I mean? It's just how
I can't believe that Shane is shitting on his own people. Mark McGuire is Irish, bro. From Irish descent, and you're shitting on him. What type
No,
of
that's
Irishman
why
are
he's
you?
a shite footballer. We're great at rugby and we're shite at football.
Well, listen, you know what? I would just say, I don't give a fuck how we win. If they get an own goal and we win 1-0, I'll be happily skipping around today, man. The Gio, any last things you want to leave us here with, man? Besides that
Nah.
disgusting picture you sent us?
Nah, man. Just thanks to everybody that joined us. Let's get these 3 points, and then I think we'll be on the upside for Tuesday. I think
Do we think
Tuesday,
Adley's gonna come on?
Hell no.
I don't. I mean,
Who?
only if somebody gets injured. I think. I mean, but to me, Fabio, I mean, let's get these 3 points. Make sure Magic Mike is 100% healthy. Wrap him in cotton wool. And then to me, Tuesday, the first 15 minutes of the game, we don't concede. I think we're going to have a fair shot to win, especially Osterman. I think if he's not at it in the first 15 minutes, because he's not going to be 100% healthy, bro. That abductor, Derek said it, 4 to 6 weeks for it to heal 100%, and it ain't been 4 to 6 weeks.
He won't be playing in that return game, which is a shame because I wanted us to beat Napoli with him on the pitch.
I don't give a fuck who's on
Me
the pitch.
neither. I just want to win.
Yeah. We have enough issues of our own. Now we got to worry about the other team. Oh, I hope their players are going to be. Fuck them, man. You can't be healthy. That's your problem, bro. I mean, he'll be healthy when they lift the trophy in Serie A. So fuck him, man. I don't need anybody. I don't care if they put their grandmother out there to play. I hope somebody slide tackles her hard. That's it. That's all I give a shit about. All right. I'm going to tell you things that you never wanted to hear. You didn't think, but you agree. You fucking agree. I know you do. We're all here about this Milan, man. I don't give a shit. If you ain't trying, or if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'd say, Fabio,
that's the Juve way.
Napoli fans complaining about injuries and lack of depth. And that's the whole reason that they're 20 points clear at the top of the league.
Napoli had an unbelievable run of form. They had about 5, maybe 6 months where they played out of their mind. They were the best. They made even the people in Europe think, oh, Napoli might be a team we have to worry about this year. The lull was coming. The dip always arrives. Now your dip is coming and it's going to fuck up your Champions League, but you did enough already to be happy with the Scudetto. Those 5-6 months of just being outstanding is enough to win the league. The other teams in the league are suffering. We got teams cheating, and their whole fucking board just quits right before the World Cup, and we think that that's how a good league is supposed to be, right? And we got another team whose fans are fucking partial Nazis. They're in second place and they're doing good. All right, so we got a lot of things to worry. Let's just worry about ourselves. Get as far as we can in the Champions League. Get this goddamn 3 points today, because that's all that matters. So, guys. We all appreciate you guys taking your time to be here, talk with us before the game. We appreciate everybody in the chat waking up and watching this with us, because we're all Milan family here. We all strive to see 3 points and good performances and be happy with the rest of our day. We give so much blood, sweat, and financial, help to this fucking team, especially that Milan store. And Gio's not happy with you, Milan store. You fucking correct your bugs and shit. But this is why we're all together, all right? And the main thing, guys, is that if you want to help the channel, if you're watching right now, but you're not a part of Patreon, go in our link. We have the Patreon link there. You could be a part of the family, be here with us in the morning so you can express how you feel, get those emotions out, because we have a lot of them, right? We got to get them out. And another way you can help us is if you are not already subscribed, do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're always up to date with all of our latest video. And for God fucking sake, smash that fucking like button and leave a comment if you're watching later. I don't know why you would watch this later, maybe just to hear what bullshit we had to say. But this is about getting us ready for the game, baby. Get us ready for the game. Hopefully one of us had a premonition, said the correct score, and we're going to get us through. Hopefully it wasn't me, because I don't want to see no fucking goalless draw. But guys, anything else anybody want to say before we peace out?
Andiamo Milan!
Andiamo, let's go.
And sempre! Forza Milan!
Peace out.
Everybody enjoy your day. Peace out.
All right.